Morning. My name's Jordan. I grew up in Muskegon, Michigan. My mom was Catholic, so I knew a lot about the gospel when I was growing up, and I wore a cross around my neck, but I didn't know the significance of it. I didn't know what it meant to me and what it had really done for me. And I didn't really know what it meant to be in or out of the will of God. And as I grew up, I got conformed to the ways of the world. I started out doing the local drugs that were around and just to impress my friends. And that slowly that led to becoming in bondage to whatever it was at the time. And then eventually by the age of 22, I became a heroin addict, and it totally consumed my life. And my father had the same addiction, and we were doing it together. And one night after a long night of partying and living in sin, I woke up at about 4 in the morning and went up to get a glass of water, and seen my dad laying on the ground. And I went and checked on him, and he wasn't breathing. And then I realized that he had died from it. And you would think that something like that would make somebody never want to touch it again. But in my case, it made me way worse, and I just spiraled out of control. And I wound up in jail, and I had been to jail throughout my life. You know, my life was peppered with, in and out of jail. And this time when I was in there, it was like God spoke to me and said, how much more do you have to go through until you realize that nothing good can come of this? And while I was in there, I heard about Teen Challenge. Another brother had actually got to leave the jail and go to Teen Challenge, and when I had heard that, it planted a seed in my head. And when I talked to my mom, I asked her if she could check on it for me, and she did. And when I got to Teen Challenge, it was like I just laid all my burdens down, and I got humbled, and it was just the best decision I could ever do. And I learned so much, and I'm so thankful that the Lord has given me the ability to learn more about Him, because that's what I was meant to do, is to learn about Him. And I'm so grateful for all these brothers. I got brothers here that would do anything for me, and I would do anything for them. And it's not because we share the same addiction anymore. It's because we both love the same Heavenly Father. And I just thank you for hearing my testimony.